Hey ladies, if you're wondering how low you should squat, check out this video and see if that helps improve your squat depth. Hey guys, it's Ashley Castleberry here with Criticalbench. I'm here to talk about squat depth for women. So I am a personal trainer and I train women every day, and it's definitely a question I get a lot, especially when it comes to legs. I've been an athlete my whole life, so one question I always get is, how do you get legs like you? Well, a lot of it does come from squats. I do many different variations of squats, and I would say that when it comes to asking about squat depth, there's a lot of things that go into that and a lot of variations that will get you to the right depth and what works for you. And my belief might go against your belief, and that's okay. There's a lot of different beliefs that go into squats, how wide your feet go, how low you should go, which is what we're about to discuss, amongst other things. So my personal opinion on a squat is, a good old-fashioned squat, your feet are directly hip width apart. All right, when you're bending at your squat, you should always bend at the hips first. You're not necessarily bending at the knees. When you bend at the knees, we tend to hyperextend the knees over the toes, and that's going to be more of a sissy squat. So when you're squatting, finding bending hips at, bending at the hips and then down, we're going right back up. Now, my range of motion isn't that great, I found. I was training Ben Pekulski, who is a muscle expert last year, and he actually pointed out that my femur length is incredibly long. So on one of his muscle camps, he actually elevated my heels. And again, you notice my hips are hip width apart, but now when I go on my squat, my depth is significantly lower versus right here. I can't go any lower than that without getting uncomfortable. And so my advice to you is, one, find your comfort zone. And if you find that your range of motion on your squat isn't that great and you just kind of don't feel like you're activating your muscles as you should, maybe try elevating your heels again and then going and hitting that squat. And suddenly I can feel my glutes, I can feel my quads. This is comfortable. I can hang out here all day. If I took my heels flat, my depth isn't that great. All right, so find what depth works for you. It's taken me many years to kind of figure this out. Like I said, this is just last year. I've been an athlete since, I was 7 years old. I've been squatting since I was in middle school. And I just found out last year that my squat depth could have used improvement. So it's not too late to work on your squat. And I think that getting comfortable and familiar with your body is super important, especially when it goes to squats. And my number one advice is find what works for your body, find what is comfortable. And not every squat or variation is going to work for everybody the same way. So again, elevating my heels improves my squat depth. Some people can do it flat foot. It's all it works for you guys. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and stay tuned for the next video.